Lifting and using attachments, working tasks. 360 excavators are commonly used to lift a suspended or slung load, for which certain precautions need to be taken. Before a load is to be lifted, the lifting operation needs to be properly planned and the operator or other relevant person needs to ensure that the machine is approved and equipped to lift a suspended load. The manufacturer's lifting capacities chart or data must be read in order to determine the maximum load that can be lifted at a particular reach and height. The reach is usually the horizontal distance from the center of the slew ring to the vertical center line of the lifting hook. However, if the manufacturer's data is not known, guidance states that the excavator must not be used for lifting duties. The majority of lifting charts for 360 excavators also show the weight that can be lifted, both over the front and rear of the machine, and over the side. Due to the narrower chassis, tracked or wheeled, the lifting capacity is, in most situations, reduced. On wheeled machines, the lifting charts indicate lifting capacities in variety of situations when stabilizers are fitted. Boom lowering control devices, commonly known as check valves, prevent the boom from lowering in case of hydraulic failure, such as a burst hose, and these need to be fitted along with an overload warning device on excavators where the maximum lifting capacity exceeds 1 ton. According to regulations, all lifts have to be properly planned by a trained and experienced person and should take into account all factors in order to minimize a risk of an overturn or failure. When a lift is being planned, the weight of the lifting accessory, gear, such as the lifting chains, needs to be added to the weight of the load and including any packing. If the bucket is to remain attached to the machine, the lifting capacity needs to be reduced to take into account the weight of the bucket and the quick hitch coupler, if fitted. When a lifting accessory, such as a two-legged chain, is attached to the hook mounted on a quick hitch coupler, the operator needs to tilt the coupler, by extending the bucket ram, sufficiently to ensure that the chains hangs freely, and does not foul any part of the coupler. Before any attachments are fitted or used, their intended use, their weight, and the required working radius needs to be known. Although the machine may be able to use an attachment at minimum radius, its overall weight may mean it can become unstable if it is used beyond the intended working reach, meaning the reach of the machine is restricted. The operator must have had sufficient training on the attachment and be aware of any issues that can cause stability or damage to the machine.